But if you, you know, and then you call yourself a man of the people, you stand up for the people and all that nonsense, you should measure your words before you get famous. I mean, it's easy. All you have to do is, before you hit sin, imagine if there was some one of your people laying in the ground, on the ground dead from some sensitive driving, and how you would want somebody to speak about your folks.
True. That's true, man.
It's not, being compassionate is not difficult.
I mean, regardless if the violence was in Hawaii, man, shit still wrong.
Right, the shit is wrong. Right. But, you know, it's cool that next time you have one of them non-violent marches, say your ass where you at, huh?
Yeah,
as long as your city's safe, the rest of us good. The rest of us good to die. That's what it sounds like to me.
Exactly what it sounds like.
That he's saying, look, don't come down here. We say, okay, it happened. Okay, yeah, but people don't never say anything, so then you're going to think that it's okay. He's just saying, no, come on, it's quiet down here. We live a certain way, basically.
But it ain't quiet down there, though.
But maybe it is where he is.
Yeah, when you got a couple $1 million in your pocket, it's always quiet in your neighborhood. But on the west side, down the street from Morris Brown, down there or Jamal, they popping motherfuckers. They letting it fly. Yeah. I mean, the fact that y'all call y'all dope spots trap, one way in, one way out. They found that selling crack, gang banging and shit down there too. Crips and the Bloods down there, the GDs and Vice Lords down there. They got it popping in Atlanta. So, I mean, each his own. Each his own. But.
And then he could be also saying that, all right, and yeah, there's violence everywhere. There's violence down there. He probably saying he don't want it to escalate because if you come from out of town, causing drama down there, then the motherfuckers who live down there got drama. You know, then it's like, that's probably what he's speaking. Well, that's to me, that's what I get out of that he's speaking on.
And again, I'm not disputing your point of view, Kim, but what I'm saying is this. All the time I spent in Atlanta, I ain't never met nobody that was from Atlanta. That's monkey ass from Mississippi. So, everybody from all over the country there. How the Perry is over there. I mean, everybody moving to Atlanta. So, I mean, but yeah. Everybody see it that way. But I don't know if he would have spoke like that if there had been one of his people leaking on the ground.
And you know what that brings up? No, well, we didn't talk about this plenty of times, man. But it actually, when you went to your cousin's funeral, your cousin's son's funeral, your cousin, but
Drake's son.
These kids or these young adults don't see nothing but death. It's almost like it's promoted by their friends. It's promoted by, of course, the TV. These police don't care. I mean, you can say that you have all police ain't like that, but if 90% don't care, then that means all of you motherfuckers don't care. Should counseling for these kids, even for some of these parents, man, maybe, even for some of the adults, man, should that be like mandatory in these schools, man? Well, whenever we go back to, if we ever go back to being in school.
I think so.
Well, sometimes I know when it's like, say if one of their little classmates was to get shot, or someone in their family gets shot, because when this girl we know, when her kids father got killed, they offered her counseling and her children, and she declined. She was like, no, they didn't need no counseling. And the hospital offered her counseling also once they pronounced him too. But I really think that it should be mandatory in high crime areas. And then I've always said that because that has to be horrible. I know when we were younger and lived in Cabrini, we heard shots. And we have seen a couple of people, laying in the field, shot and stuff like that. We had to run from bullets flying across our heads and stuff like that. But these children are seeing this all day, basically, every day. And it's like sirens all the time, police all the time, cussing, fighting. That's chaotic to live in a situation like that. And I don't think that is okay. And they do need counseling, because they're going to grow up to feel angry.
And it wasn't glorified to us when we was younger, as far as you have these 10, 11, 12-year-olds with guns riding around carjacking people. Like, well, you need that car to go to the Foot Locker, motherfucker. Where the fuck you going?
Right. Yeah, man. I mean, like I was saying, I need counsel from a violent gang. It's a horrific thing to see one of your friends' brains on fire.
Yeah.
That's why I don't too much play with guns, man. The whole get down, Like the night Vito got shot and his thigh. Man, there's blood everywhere, man. I mean, I don't think I'm fucked up. I mean, like totally fucked up from it, but I was bothered.
Yeah. And I can imagine.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, I was one bad decision away from potentially dying. If I wasn't, I was out there faking stuff. You know what I mean? We left that spot on Sheridan. And, I never figured that night. Now, I figured every time I drive through there, and I drive through there like twice a week. I left that spot, man. I can still hear Travis like, man, Charlie, you going this way? We ain't scared of these mobs. And the guys that was rolling with me, I pulled a tough car. But I looked at the dudes who I thought was customers with us that night. And they were scared. And I toughed up. I said, man, we going this way. As soon as we turn, you hit 5 shots. The bomb got shot twice. No, you heard 6 shots. The bomb got shot twice. One got shot once in his stomach. Opio got shot in his ass. Tran got shot in his knee. And Marlon got shot in his chest and his head. Watch them shake out right there. I was a grown man. I was I wasn't like a big time grown man, but I was 19 years old and shit. I was 19 and shit. Every time I drive through there, I see that shit. I see it's a whole other get down up there right across the street from McGill Park Stand. It's just no longer a liquor store there, it's a Starbucks. But I could see that liquor store clear as day. Hell, I can remember when me and Craig and the homies from the north side and all us, we was at the fucking Bismarck fight. And that chunk pulled that gun out, stuck it on right in my fucking inch away from my forehead, and the gun, man. Hell, you haven't seen me counseling because hell, I don't know why I ain't crazy. Shit. So at 18, 19 years old, that shit happened to me. And again, that was when we tell you where it was, across the street from City Hall, right in the plaza. Yeah, man, we whooped them and we laughed about it on the way home, man. That Mark almost killed you, ha, ha, ha. Man, I was fucked up, man. So, yeah, them kids, man, I was at my little cousin's funeral last Friday. Man, all them young people in there, man, they was fucked up, man. They was worse than I ever was. Because they, even the little thug dudes, you know, they was looking, they trying to look tough. And you could look them in their eyes and they were confused. Some of them was, you know, they were trying to talk tough. I'm watching this one little short. He like a little group leader. And that man, that little boy was scared to death. I'm just watching. And I was like, that's when I text you. That's when I hit you. I was like, man, these kids see way too much trauma. You know, I think about when I was their age. My little cousin graduated from Chicago Bulls College Prep this year with 327 GPA. Only person I knew at that point in my life, I only knew one dude who had died. That was usually he got murdered in a drug deal. It was unheard of. So, yeah, man, these kids need counseling, man. Like I said, man, I mean, I ain't walking around with no PTSD, but it's just like, God damn. You know, that shit, man. That shit will straighten you out. I felt horrible for those kids, man. Fucking horrible. Because I couldn't confuse one of my, because they just looked at little girls, you know, these little handsome young brothers, little girls and them falling out crying. My cousin Trey, he fucked up. And, you know, his father, like my cousin said, his father fucked up. And all his little homies, man, it was like they was, if I didn't know better, I'd have thought they were hot, but they were just like, they was like, what's next? You could literally see on their faces, what's next?
How old was he?
He just made 18, man. Young boy just graduated from high school right down the street from my crib here. You know, ain't no Dre. Trey, you know, ain't no my cousin Andre, you know. He all came up together, shit. And man, because I didn't even go see him in the box. It's just, I don't, you know, I came to support my cousin, man. Trey, my first cousin. Trey, Mike, and they are my first, they are my first cousins. I know that sounds crazy, but they're the oldest in my family, my generation. You know, we were all tight, man. Trey is my mom's nephew, and Mike is my dad's nephew. We were all tight. You know, elementary school together, you know. He was crushing, man. And then these kids, man, the kids is what really bothered me, man. You know, I was there for my cousin. He pulled it together. And, man, watch those young people, man, walk around, walk through their funeral home. It was the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. Period. And I've seen some sad things. But, you know, it's to the point where we normalize this shit, man. Like me, I thought, you know, I can think of like Marlon gets popped. That night Marlon died. The night the dude put the pistol and they jammed on me. And it's this one cat from the west side where me and Aunt used to hang out at. It's my, you know, I remember he messed up some drug money. And a group of dudes pulled up in a canary yellow car, dropped his ass in the trunk. I've never seen the homie since they dropped it, just that trunk closed. And the sad thing is, nobody talks about it. Well, like it never happened. Like it never happened, man. So this is just the next iteration of it, man. And I, you know, I was 23, 24 at that time. So I'm a man. How the fuck you be able to get at 16 through 19?
Yes.
Right. That'd be something with kids, man. You have to.
Man, because I mean, we can try to take them out the hood, but if
And take it back.
I'm just saying, but if you can, I mean, if it's always going to be that mentality, though, man, it's just like.
But I think that helps. That does help, though. Bigger than take them out the hood. When you say take them back.
You want something different?
show them something different. But